Hey everyone, welcome to very first episode of Ifi Reacts. I'm your host Afnan, and today we are diving into the world of most bizarre and pointless tech ever created. So in today's video we are reacting to I bought the most pointless tech ever created by Mr. Who's the Boss. So let's grab your popcorn and hit that subscribe button and let's begin.
I'm about to spend $4,000 in the next 7 minutes buying the most useless looking tech on the internet to find out if it really is as stupid as it looks or if there's actually hidden genius lying within. Useless tech. Earphones with a screen on them. Surely you just use your phone, would you? Someone's actually made an iPhone case that runs Android. Who is this for? To be fair, I'd use this, but then I'm one of the 5 weirdos who actually does carry around 2 phones. World's most revolutionary phone case. Okay, I'm interested. It's $120 for a case that barely exists.
Yeah man, it's not even looking like a full case. How it can exist? Let's find out.
People are saying good things about it. Cha-ching. Was that a good basket sound? Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a good basket sound.
Please don't put that in the edit. The Lick Day AirPods strap. Are we actually living in a world where someone's selling a wire for your wireless earphones? And it has 3,500 reviews. All right, Lick Day. I lick the sound of you. Pointless headphones. I remember you. The Dyson Zone headphone and face mask. It's just such a strange product that I can only assume exists for the sole purpose of getting people to talk.
Man, this should be introduced in COVID. Why they don't introduce this into the COVID? It should be introduced in the COVID era. You know, when you could use your headphone as well as you can use this mask as well. Yeah.
Talk about Dyson. Okay, let's try useless computer tech. I wonder if these companies know that they're paying for ads to come up when people type in useless tech. Oh no. Centercam. I just realized what this is. So someone's built a webcam to sit in the middle of your screen so that you can have direct eye contact with whoever you're calling. This just feels like...
Can it make eye contact like this? Like now I'm making with you. Are we making eye contact? You just tell me in comment box. Was I making eye contact with you?
Most ridiculous form of over-engineering to fix a problem that no one really has. Oh, we can either get the camera or we can get the deluxe package, which includes a lens privacy cover. Because then you can cover up your very poor purchase decisions. But all that said, I am actually curious now. Stupid gadgets. Okay, this is what we came for. Someone's built a smart egg minder that lets you know when you're low on eggs. Or, you could just check the eggs before you go shopping, like you will have to do for every single one of your other products anyway. Oh, there really are some not very clever products on the internet. But what's this? The Happy Fork. The Happy Fork is a Bluetooth-enabled smart fork that vibrates when it senses you're eating too fast. This falls spot on in the category of, I'm pretty sure it's dumb, but it might just work. The Air Neo Selfie Pocket Drone. Okay, so just so I understand, this is a drone designed to take your selfies. There's just no way that this situation exists in real life. Can you imagine? You're just snuggled on the couch. Sorry, babe, just wait a sec. Let me go grab my drone to capture this moment.
Yeah, man, who would want some kind of drone, man? Why would someone want drone to take a selfie? You can just take your smartphone out and take it like this. That's very easy, man.
But you know what? This is the video where we find out for sure. So if I were to truly try and embody the useless lifestyle through and through, what products would I surround myself with? Well, of course there's such thing as a gaming bed. And it has RGB lighting. Further immerse yourself into that in-game experience and away from your spouse. Would I be lying if I said there wasn't 10% of me that really wanted one of these?
Definitely more than 10.
Although, speaking of beds, the sleep bar turns your pillow into an earphone. The most comfortable way to listen, won't disturb your partner in bed. I'm very curious how this measures up to just using your phone or laptop speaker. Oh, Etsy, of course. Useless tech. Whoa! Someone's taken apart a hard drive and turned it into a clock. The IVAC Home. So this is apparently the most convenient way to clean. It's a stationary vacuum cleaner. It says no more bending over with a dustpan. But then, what about a normal vacuum cleaner. It's got a weird alien drop pod sci-fi kind of vibe to it though, which I kind of dig. Oh, we also need some useless clothing. Someone's designed a jacket with an air conditioning unit inside. I'm just racking my brain trying to imagine the situation of, oh, I'm really hot right now. Let me put on my jacket.
When who will say, I'm really hot right now, let me just put in my jacket. With jacket, you will feel warmer. That's absolutely right. And if you put a fans in it, that will just separate, maybe that will separate hot air inside you and around you.
A leather designer belt that's also a power bank. You'll always have it with you. Belt buckles are kind of thick anyway. I'm somewhat interested. Cufflinks that are also working clocks.
Cufflinks.
Okay, as long as you remember to bring your microscope every time you go out. The zip tie bracelet. Oops. Now it's on forever. This thing looks interesting. Well, on one hand, it actually looks a lot like those $20 Wish.com sound bars. But then on the other hand, it's very much that retro future vibe that screams to the gamer in me. But what exactly
that is something
is
looking
it?
futuristic.
It basically just tells you it's got 5 displays and they're customizable, but not really what that means. All right, fine. Useless form of transport. The Moonwalkers are the first ever mobility device that allows you to walk at the speed of a run. Don't know why they're showing people climbing up stairs though, because that's one place you really shouldn't be trying to run. I mean, let's say that you spend an hour per day walking around. This could cut that down to 20 minutes. And then finally, I want to get some stuff for the kitchen. These always end up being the most fun sections. I think I found a place that makes custom toasters with whatever image you give to them. Okay, so you upload an image, and then it's $150 for one toaster, or $700 for 10 toasters. If you want to feed your entire town your face. Oh, actually, why don't we just look on TikTok?
There's some deal.
POV, you bring the cocktail lounge home with you. So you put your cocktail capsule of choice in, and then it turns that into that cocktail, designed with your strength preferences in mind. Oh wow, and it's super well reviewed. 5,163 ratings. So let's investigate. Someone's made a smart faucet. Let me ask you this. What hasn't someone tried to make smart? An unmatched touchless experience. Kind of like my dating history. There's a spoon here that claims to elevate.
Man, I like this person because he makes some jokes in his videos as well, and his videos are more like tech as well, more like entertaining as well. That's why I like his videos. And sorry if I spelled something wrong, because this is my first video in English language, because English isn't my native. My native language is Urdu and I am from Pakistan. So you can understand that in my first video. Okay, I hope so. I am delivering some good speaking, maybe you can say. But let's just forget me and dive into the video.
The taste of your food. It says the built-in iron sensory technology mildly excites the taste buds on your tongue. We'll be able to find out pretty quickly for ourselves whether it's bogus or not. The ice designer tray looks like it engraves patterns into your ice cubes. It's definitely one of those never occurred to me to want products. But now that I see those results, I'm curious. The thirsty goose, the stylish solution for men's urinary needs. Oh, this is like one of those bedside toilet things. Get the job done and go back to sleep. Do you like winning? Stay in the zone with the thirsty goose urinal. It's actually a premium electroplated gold beak.
Okay, thanks someone come and take his laptop.
Everything's just arrived, and this is probably going to be the most interesting video in this I bought series ever for me. Because I have genuinely no idea if these products are going to be atrocious or amazing. So let's find out, from the cheapest all the way to the most expensive. Starting at $10. For those who decided they wanted to pay 3 times as much money to buy wireless earphones instead of wired earphones, and then decided they wanted to wire up those wireless earphones to make them wired earphones. The AirPods wire. So each one of these ends has a rather squishy circular hole. Place the AirPod inside the hole and, oh, that's not going anywhere. And so, okay, let's say I've got my earphones in and I'm shaking my head and I feel like the problem is, at the point where one of your earphones is already flying out your ear, it's going to be traveling with so much momentum that it can most likely just pull the other one with it.
Yeah, man, this is true. If your both headphones are plugged with this wire, then if one falls with that momentum, the other one will also definitely fall. So it makes no sense of wearing this, because you want, why you will want to lose both of them? Both of them will fall if you just move like this.
with it. Now I think of it, are you more likely to lose both of your earphones
Yeah.
using this?
That's
Here's
the
the thing
point.
though, if these
I don't
actually
want to
did
lose both
properly
of them.
secure into your ears, then I don't think the idea of wiring up your wireless earphones is actually such a crazy idea. Because let's say you're an iPhone user, it's not unreasonable that you might want Apple earphones because they pair really well. But then, let's say you want the best Apple earphones. Those aren't
Yeah, I
wired.
want the best.
Apple only makes good wireless earphones. So you have to get the AirPods, and then if you're doing a lot of running with them, you have to get some sort of way of securing them. It's just that this doesn't even really properly do that job. So 2 out of 10 on the
Man, if they can do that job, if they can stay, then you can rate them. Otherwise, they have no function. Because while running or while listening to music and dancing like this, if one falls, the other will definitely fall. So I am giving it 0. Not 0, maybe 1, you can say.
actually useful scale. Now for a product that, on a very personal level, I'm excited for. The spoon that makes your food taste better. Yeesh. Well, let's hope the product is better designed than the packaging. It does all sound a little bit science fiction. This thing supposedly enhances the flavor of the food, improves your aftertastes by exciting your tongue with mild electronic stimulation. Okay, yogurt me. I could have gone worse.
Wow.
So, your finger needs to be covering the contact strip at the back. Your food needs to cover the emitter on the front. And then as soon as you've done that, apparently when my lips touch this food, it's going to complete some sort of circuit and activate the technology. The light does come on. Interesting. I was completely convinced this was going to be bogus, but why did that actually taste nice? This is my yogurt connoisseur era. I think it might actually just be really nice yogurt.
Yeah,
I signed up to review tech, not yogurt. Okay, maybe we do it via ratings. It's a normal spoon. 8 out of 10. Spoon tech. 8 out of 10. So what
Man, what is the purpose of buying this if both are getting 8 out of 10? You can find one at your home easily, then you won't need to buy this.
I'm
No?
imagining is happening here is as soon as my lips touch that spoon, it is completing some sort of circuit that lights up an LED on the inside, and that's all it does.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look, you don't need food or your mouth to activate the technology. But we should try this with more foods throughout the video. And then when we're done, we could actually just take it apart and see for
Yeah.
ourselves.
You
And
didn't
while
take
we're
it
in the
apart,
kitchen,
man.
there's no
Don't
point
take it
lying
apart.
about it. I'm a bit of a sucker for a fruity pink cocktail.
Daddy, chill.
Anytime I make something, a dinner, a drink, a YouTube video, I always like to make sure that it's presented well. And so that part of my brain really gravitates towards this idea of this ice cube designer tray. But then the rational part of my brain is thinking, yes, Aaron, $40 and 10 minutes of time to carve a pattern into an already melting ice cube to make one drink look 5% nicer for 60 seconds. Not your best purchase. So let's find out.
What?
Okay, so ice cube goes onto here.
Man.
And then, oh my God. Wait, that was like 3 seconds. Okay, wait, so now I
Wow.
use this one. I did not expect the pace of this thing. I'm not gonna lie, it's really cool how it works too. It's
Yeah.
no electronics, it's just aluminium that quickly conducts heat from the air and transfers it to the ice cube, so that the bits that touch the ice melt the ice. I'm just so impressed at how something so manual is still able to work so efficiently. And then to think, you could have like 12 ice cubes going all
Yeah.
at the same time. So this is
There is
actually
something
what
amazing,
barbecues
man.
look like in the UK. I was definitely
Man,
expecting this to be
barbecue.
one of those expectation versus reality products, but the question is though, how long does the pattern last when you put it into a drink? So it's been about 2 minutes and I'd say it's mostly gone at this point, but this was a room temperature drink. If you put it into an already refrigerated drink, probably get 5 out of it. But you know
Yeah.
what? Not pointless at all. That's a 9 out of 10. So
Yeah,
you remember the
that's
spoon
good.
tech. It was an interesting idea, but I feel like for more of us, the problem is not that food needs to taste better, it's that it already tastes a little too good. And that is what the Happy Fork is designed for. And while on one hand, it does seem absolutely ridiculous to let a fork decide when you're full or not, as opposed to just, knowing yourself, there's one thing that makes me think it has a chance. It's that while of course we do know very well ourselves when we've had enough, it's pretty widely documented that there is a 20-minute delay between us actually having eaten enough and our body communicating to our brain that we've eaten enough. So that's 20 minutes within which you might well be eating way more than your body needs. So, Happy Fork. which is now aggressively vibrating to tell me that it's on, is designed to help you slow down by measuring all sorts of things like how often the fork touches your mouth, how long it spends in your mouth. It's all very intimate stuff, but the idea is that it will figure out if you're eating too fast and it will alert you. Okay, so first sign of poor product design, there's a blinking LED light to tell you that the fork is active. You can barely see it. So I think I'm just gonna try and specifically eat quickly now to see if it triggers. Okay, it buzzed. 4 bites in. So I guess at a very base level, it does what it says it's doing. Oh, that was a lot of chickpeas. That's a bit spicy. So what if I eat at my normal speed? I'm a little bit scared of being judged here.
Man, we are not judging you. I am reacting to you, but I am not judging you. Yeah, I'm telling all of Arun's fans that I won't judge him or his videos or his products. I will just watch the video and react to it. And this is all just for fun and just for my learning as well. Because I started reaction videos because I want to learn the fluency of English language and its accent as well. You can see, and I thought that I can learn it from Arun or any other YouTuber. So in future, while reacting, maybe we can see some other YouTubers videos as well, whether they are in tech or entertainment or any niche you can say. Maybe we can create another channel for that as well. But for now onwards, I will react on his videos, English basics as well, and to make my English fluency as well. Okay.
Second bite. I feel like I need to evaluate my entire life. So what I'm curious about is, what metrics is this using to decide what counts as a mouthful of food? And can you trick it? So what if I just go empty? Okay, second bite, it buzzes. What if I don't even touch my mouth? Okay, that does nothing. So it seems like this actually works in a very similar way to the spoon tech. This entire handle is basically one metal contact point, and then this becomes the other. And to complete the circuit, it has to go inside your mouth. I guess this is the technological way of achieving the same thing. Yum. The spice is really building. Kind of wish I was back doing the yogurt now. So, product does actually work, and the way the product works is actually pretty foolproof. Like, as long as you're not trying to trick it, I'd say it does deliver on its premise pretty well. The only thing is, it was meant to be a mobile app which let you upload and track the data from it. But since I guess this didn't sell the billions that the founders were hoping, the app no longer exists. So you lose half of the functionality.
Yeah.
Still a 7. $120. $120 is what we just spent on this phone case. Let's be honest, not really even a phone case.
Oh man, that's a phone case which was which we saw in the very beginning of the video, right? And that was looking very amazing there, like how it can be a phone case which don't even cover all of your phone. Let's see how it will do.
My hypothesis is that it's going to be worse, but maybe, just maybe, they figured out something here that the others haven't. So I will give them this. It might look like your unhinged child has just melted some toy plastic jewelry over the back of your phone, but in person, this actually feels very high quality. This is aerospace grade aluminium on the outside for high structural strength, and then on the inside is a rubbery elastomer that's designed to spread the impact away from the point of contact. But does it work? So let's find out. Starting now. Oh, good. Technically, though, the phone is absolutely fine. You can see where the case has taken a bit of a hit. The phone is exactly as it was. You know what? This is really growing in my rankings because it really does feel like you're just using your phone naked in terms of the weight, the thickness, and also the fact that you are, for the most part, directly touching your real phone's body. So that was drop 1, which shows that the case can protect your phone if you have a bit of a fumble and it falls out of pocket height. Drop 2, though, is where we actively try and damage it. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Man.
Oh,
the moment of the
it's
truth.
looking pretty good. Okay, that is yet again a completely unmarked iPhone.
Wow.
Now for test 3, the uneven surface. This is where I imagine it is going to break. But if it survives, then I would go as far as to say good product, given how many benefits there are to the way it feels, and also things like reduced 5G interference and better heat dissipation. These cobbled floors scare me, but I think we're just going to have to yoink it in 3, 2, 1. Let's find out. Okay, moment of truth.
Man.
And we are
It's working.
absolutely fine. Oof,
Yeah.
decent chunk of damage in that top corner. I gotta say though, I was very resistant about this product, but
How
every
is it
time I've
working, man?
interacted with it, it's improved slightly in my rankings. The center screen.
Man, in future, if I got some money, man, I will also buy this product because I also wanted to touch my iPhone body while covering it as well. That is doing this thing, yeah.
Webcam, though, has really got its work cut out for me if it wants to impress me. Because, well, I mean, it's not even necessarily because the idea is dumb, but more because of the existence of AI.
Oh,
I'll
webcam,
explain.
yeah.
I'd say the camera is decently spec'd. It's got a 1080p resolution and an f2.1 aperture, which should let in a reasonable amount of light. But the thing I'm most curious about is the quality going to be significantly better than a normal webcam? Because it's taking up about 8 times the depth. Okay, so you clamp the peg on top of your laptop. Oh my god, this looks ridiculous. USB-A. Adapter. USB port in there. Because I also got the deluxe package, you get a light, which now can't go in the center of your screen. Oh, again with the cables though. I imagine it's been designed to accommodate big desktop PCs, but it just means that for a laptop user, this is not a good look. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, wow. Yes, I can.
Okay, 1 second. So I've got a little lighting fixture over here that comes with it. How do I look?
It's better than not
I
having
will
it.
react to
So,
his videos.
what's the quality?
Man, I just wanted to tell you that I will react to his videos as well. He also make tech videos. I just forget his name right now, but I will react in future on his videos as well.
What's he like on your end?
Well, the quality is not good. It's purple. It's dark. It's just cut out as well.
Man.
Wait, this is so embarrassing. Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay. So the question is, so am I making direct eye contact with you if I kind of... Oh, actually, no. So I suppose the way I meant to do it is bend this camera so it's over your face. And now...
Now it's sideways. But
Man, what are you doing,
if
man?
if I was sideways, that's yeah, sure, you could say that's yeah.
So actually, the only way to get eye contact with this call is to cover the person you're calling.
So you're probably not seeing part of my face, but at least it looks to me like you're looking at me.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think, who is this product for? It's for someone who absolutely obsesses over making eye contact with someone else who's already...
Yeah, this product is for someone who is obsessed with making eye contact with someone else. Like I am obsessed with making eye contact with you guys. You just hit the subscribe button and just like my video and comment what you want and comment what the improvement you want in my videos, so I can improve my videos day by day and video by video. Yeah.
Not making eye contact with you.
Have you seen Microsoft's fake eye contact?
Yes, yeah, and NVIDIA's done it too. And that's kind of what's on my mind. Like when something like that exists, and then you look at the hardware equivalent way of achieving it, it doesn't really make any sense. $150 is where we're at now. And that, my friends, is a hell of a lot of money to spend on a Bluetooth speaker. Also, it's absolutely miniature. This is not a convincing start. The thing feels empty, but I'm curious. Because you might know that I've gotten into the habit recently of watching a little bit of TV on my laptop as I'm falling asleep. I don't know how it happened, but as soon as my body hears an American sitcom, it just starts shutting down. So at this point, I'm just not questioning it. Point is, I am the target market for this. I'm not convinced how this is going to be any better than listening on laptop speakers. So it works using bone conduction, which means that unlike a normal Bluetooth speaker, which evenly spreads out the vibration in like 180 degrees, this concentrates those vibrations within your skull. And so that would explain how they've apparently made it so that only you can hear what's coming out of this and not the person sleeping next to you. So this is approximately what my sleep setup looks like. I've got a laptop on the side where I'm watching my show, my pillow where I put my head, and the dusker is going to go beneath that. Right, let's take this thing for a spin. I don't actually fall asleep to my own videos. This is for copyright purposes. Oh, interesting. So when you play the speaker and you're just holding it out like this, it sounds bad. It sounds extremely tinny. But putting it under here shows that it has been thoroughly optimized for this under pillow environment. It sounds completely different. So does it matter where I am in the pillow? The sound does fade as you move away from it, but not significantly. Like I can still hear the video while all the way on the other end of the pillow. Okay, but what happens when you turn and lie on your back? Okay. I'd say you lose about 20% of the volume, but still very audible. I wouldn't say the sound is crystal clear. This isn't a $150 audio experience, but it's full. It feels like you're enveloped within it because you kind of are. There is also an app, which is, it's got power level, and one advantage of this over earphones is that it should last 7 nights per charge, a timer, which is a little pointless since most streaming services have timers built into them, and then different sound profiles, which do genuinely improve the clarity. But here's the thing, none of that matters if the person next to you can hear that sound. The only purpose of this product is if it actually can isolate that audio to you and you only. Otherwise, you might as well just listen on your laptop speakers. Joseph, can I borrow you? I just need a bed partner. If I'm lying down like this and I'm listening to my bedtime shows, how much can you hear and how disturbing is it to your sleep?
That's quite disturbing.
That's quite disturbing, man.
So that would
like
stop you from sleeping.
Yes, it was something. Well,
that's
among other reasons.
Okay, eliminate the fact that it's one of our videos.
It's just out loud enough that I want to try and listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of too present to be ignored.
It's 80% towards achieving its goal, but until it gets to that 100% where you can't hear it,
Yeah.
it's pointless.
Yeah, it's actually worse than sound.
Cool, that's handy. Thank you. So for the time being, this is about a 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
Have you ever wanted to add so much
If you are a
complexity to the
single
simple act
person,
of taking a
then you can
selfie
buy it.
that it becomes actually easier just to ask someone to take a picture of you? Well,
Hey, man, that drone, you remember he showed us? Yeah,
my
let's
guess
take
is
a
the
pic.
Air Selfie is going to be the perfect product for you. Okay, I mean, I'll give it this. This is impressively small and light, considering that this is a drone, this is a camera system, and I mean, this is a computer of sorts. You know, there's supposedly an AI-powered autofly feature on board, plus also really nice quality finish. It very much feels like one of those teenage engineering style, very high quality toy type projects. Then I'm just thinking, surely this camera is not so amazing that it's worth keeping a drone in your back pocket at all times. So in theory,
Oh
okay,
man,
we're
it's
technically
flying.
airborne. Although I'm not doing anything right now. Why are you moving? It's like when a fly is trying to escape from having flown indoors. Oh my God, he's trying to kill me. Can you come down, please? Please. Ah. Okay, so propellers automatically turn off when it reaches your hand. That's pretty cool. So what I want to try here is auto fly. It should follow me. So, oh. All right, so I've got it on face mode. Hello? Oh dear. Come down. That's not, okay, yeah, okay, I can see my face. Where are you going? Where are you going? I'm here. Oh my.
What happened, man?
There's a lot of people around here that are wondering what just happened.
What
The
happened?
thing's so tiny, no
I'm
one
also
saw
wondering,
anything.
what happened, man?
Technically, I could take off from here.
Don't do that.
Probably shouldn't do that. Oh, it's there.
Oh,
As you can see though, the quality is absolutely atrocious. I'm in almost broad daylight and I look like a shadow. All right, let's see if I can get this face tracking to work. Okay, it's technically locked onto my face. What kind of artificial intelligence is this? Okay, look, here's the thing. This has so many features, like it can do a wide shot of you, it can go far away and do a zoom shot of you, it can fly off, take a little video and then come back to you. But the fundamentals of this drone are just not even close to good enough to be able to pull them off in a way that anyone would use. I'm feeling like a 3 out of 10. But if you're
I'm
not a
giving
photo
it
kind of
0 out of
person,
10.
there's another way
This
that you
is
can
shit.
self-indulge for $150 with a personalized toaster. Did they actually include a real cooked
Yeah,
slice of bread? So anyways, this toaster, the Jesus toaster.
Jesus toaster.
What
Wow,
a-
what's the name?
I'm
What a name, man. Jesus toaster. Jesus toaster.
completely lost. This is probably the weirdest thing I've ever unboxed. So, what's it like
His
to
face
use?
on it.
Now, I gotta say, for $150, you expect a pretty good slice of bread coming out of it. But this does look an awful lot like a generic toaster with some little metal plates added inside of it. Oh, crikey, that's
Oh,
me.
man.
Every part of this really does scream made in someone's garage. So I imagine the way this works is you've got heating elements behind, and then this metal plate blocks off those heating elements except for within these gaps here. So I assume my face is going to be the toasted part of this toast.
Toasted part.
So bad. It's hard to get ready. Did you say bready? All right, let's just cut to the chase. How am I going to taste? And while we let that do its thing,
How am I
check this
going-
out.
how
You can
am
now
I
ask the
going
Aria
to-
AI
how
baked into the Opera browser to literally generate an image at the tap of a button. Actually, we can see how this compares to the toaster. Make a toast with a realistic face to post on Instagram. Oh. It's absolutely horrifying. But yeah, if you're going to do something cursed, you might as well do it properly. And it's not just that, it now also understands the images that you give it. Oh, I think our toast is ready.
Oh, what is this?
That is absolutely atrocious. Is that my face?
Where is face, man?
This is
No
definitely
face.
properly toasted. I mean, look at the back of it. It's just, this whole metal plate mechanism is,
It have done its
well, it's
work,
not
but
good.
it's not
So let's say
there.
I want to confirm whether or not this is in fact a face on my toast. Let's ask, is this a face on my toast? The first image is clearly a photoshopped image of a face on toast. The second image shows a piece of toast with some burn marks that vaguely resemble a face, but it's not a clear or intentional image. But also, this is the only browser where literally every single thing is one click away. If someone's airing you, WhatsApp's right here. If you want to listen to music while working, the music player is down here. I don't even want to spoil the rest. Just give it a go using my link in the description. I guess this is my plate.
We will check it out, man.
Crispy.
Man.
2 out of 10 product. At
2
max.
out of 10.
A
That's it.
stationary vacuum cleaner. Because if only there was some way to bring a vacuum cleaner straight to the mess you wanted to clean. Maybe by 2100 we'll have figured that one out. I'm actually puzzled right now with how many fingerprints are on this thing. I mean, the thing is brand new, and it's meant to be a cleaning product. But seriously, I am bemused. This is called the iVac Home, but what is the actual benefit of it in the home? So these right here are infrared sensors. They detect when rubbish gets within range of the vacuum. And then that turns on the motor on the inside, which according to these guys removes, no joke, 100% of dust, hair, and debris. So that's gonna have to be a very powerful motor. So I have prepared a little cocktail to test this thing of trash. Yes, cooking is my passion. Don't ask where it came from. But it's all to answer one simple question. How close does trash have to get to this vacuum for it to detect it and suck it up? Right, nothing at 50 centimeters. Nothing at 40. Nothing at 30. 20. 10.
It started. Yeah, but it's not getting.
So
it in.
technically it has detected the trash. I don't even think it's removed 1% of it. So well, let's see what happens when you push it closer. Oh.
That's a.
And now it's self-destructed. Is it dead? What it did suck up, it did with tremendous force, but I mean, what now? Okay, I see. Only cycle for 7 seconds at a time, so that you, I guess, don't end up with a vacuumed cat. I still don't understand. Why? In a home setting? Because, like, I guess, yeah, if you have a couple of specks of dirt sitting 30 centimeters away from it, then it's not such a big deal to kick them towards it and maybe it will detect some of them. But then also, what if the rubbish is all the way over here? If you had a traditional vacuum cleaner, you can take it to that spot and suck it up. But here, you have to take that rubbish and manually push it all the way towards your vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
Oh, for crying out loud. And the infrared sensors are not even picking up the individual piece of rubbish. They literally have to see the broom. Also notice how the dirtiest part of this whole kitchen is the area directly in front of this vacuum cleaner. Okay, I'm tired of this thing. Here's some burnt face
It's not
toast.
that good.
0 out of 10. Ah,
0
yes,
out of-
the
this
belt
is
that's
very
also
0 out
a
of
power
10,
bank.
man.
I think the most money I've ever spent on a belt before this one is about $30. So this better be something special. Oh, so the belt comes separate, and then the buckle/power bank is this meaty thing in here. Oh dear. This is not one of my better peels. I apologize. So it is a handmade leather belt, which immediately gives it some value. Oh, this is cool. So it looks like they've designed their own custom one-size-fits-all solution. So they've hot printed a whole load of these different ratchets directly onto the leather. And then this buckle allows you to just stop at any point on any of them to confirm your size. As someone whose belt size seems to consistently fall somewhere in between 2 of the buckle holes, this is how you do it for me. Right, let's put it on.
I suffer
and I think it's
with
time
it
to find
lots
out
of time,
how
man.
much can this actually charge your phone. Drish, can I borrow your phone, please? This is actually where it comes in handy. Drisha likes to keep her battery on the very, very edge, so it's on 15% right now. Then the cable for this thing, they package it like it's a forensic specimen. I can kind of see why, because, like, have they not heard of USB-C to C? I've just realized one of these is a flat cable, the other one is a circular cable. The attention to detail. Mwah. Right, well. Just plugging in my belt. Right, let's see what I can do. Okay, it doesn't seem to work on any modern iPhone, which is just bizarre. So I'm going to try it on a Google Pixel 8. And it does appear to be charging. So we're at 15% right now. So let's see where it gets to. Honestly, I'm just not really sure what on earth this gadget is. On the face of it, it very much feels like a piece of tech for the sake of being a piece of tech. But let's dig deeper. It's fun presentation. You got to give them that. It definitely feels designed for gifting.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
This is
so
something
it's
cool.
not got power baked inside of it, so you need to plug it in at all times. Oh, no. Oh, that's awful. That's really bad. The intro animation alone dropped it a couple of points. So this is basically 5 customizable pixel art displays, each with a 128 by 128 resolution. It actually does look a lot like they just taped 5 Apple Watch faces together. So I feel like how useful this is rests on what you're going to be able to put on those displays. So let's have a look. Oh, I see. So there's 2 types of faces. You get ones that span every single screen in a pre-configured way, or you can individually decide what you're placing on every single one of them. And there is a massive gallery of stills and animations that you can apply to it. Let's have a look at one of the pre-made ones. Oh, you can have one of those Nixie tube clocks. And it doesn't look that great. I mean, for starters, the screens don't fill the entire area, but also they're LCDs, which means that they very much look like screens. Nothing about the contrast or the color reproduction is at all convincing. Oh, you can display your YouTube channel subscriber count. Like the name of this tile is YouTube video
my
list.
subscriber count
So if I
is
click
right now
yes. Oh. Okay. So it's
This
got
should
the date,
improve
it's got
my
the time, the subscriber count, the view count. Is that right? Do we have 5,681 million views? I feel like when I was very early on in the channel, this is the kind of thing I was looking for. I did love the idea of tracking every single new subscriber. You know what this feels like? This feels like the most designed for TikTok product I think I've ever gone hands-on with. Everything is designed to look fun and interesting from a distance, but it doesn't do anything your phone doesn't already do. And it's not very good quality. And in a pretty similar vein of potentially not necessary screens, it's time we find out what on earth is going on with these Echo earphones. Because, I mean, these things are more expensive than a set of AirPods Pro. It's all a little bit slicker than I was expecting. And it says right on the home menu, long press to chat, GPT 4.0. That I was not expecting. Hey, translate this to Hindi. I'm never going to give you up. Whoa, okay.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not technically something you can't have on your phone, but one tap from your home menu to get access to GPT 4.0 like that is, I mean, it's already better than most of those AI pin products. Wait a second. That looks an awful lot like a SIM card tray.
SIM card is
Get a
good,
SIM
man.
tool. Oh, wow. Okay, so out of my Samsung phone and into my earphones. Can you try and text me? Oh my god. Wait, that worked. You're texting my earphones right now. It's actually such a tiny screen that it's painful to write on. Like, my thumbs are aching, my neck is atrociously bent over, and every single word I type is wrong. So let's see what else we can do. So you swipe to the side, and you've got access to a bunch of installed apps, and then there's a store. So you've got Spotify, you've got Echo Music, which I guess is their own music service, Tidal. Okay, so this is by no means the full Google Play Store, but it's a specific selection of apps that they've decided could be useful on your earphones. Some of these menus give away that it's actually built on a very old version of Android. Something like Android 7 or 8, I'm going to say. But they've just dressed it up very nicely. Bear with, let me just log in. Oh my god. I've got to do it on this keyboard. Okay, right, give me like 10 minutes. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm doing this. We're in business. This is Spotify. It is absolutely miniature. I don't know, like, when would you choose to browse Spotify this way as opposed to just taking your phone out your pocket? But the big flagship feature that they keep honking on about with these earphones is the real-time translation. Let's take this thing for a spin. Let's do it. Okay, thank you. So this is called dual earbud mode. So you click the right earbud. Let's go Spanish, you said.
Sí. Hola, yo soy Joseph.
Okay, so it said, hello, I am Jose.
I heard me as well, which is interesting.
There's a decent delay. This is a slightly worse version of the translation that exists with both Google and Samsung now. Right, so let me try. Hey, where is the library?
Okay, so it works from the earphones.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
So what did you hear?
I heard, oh yeah, donde está la biblioteca, which is, I think, correct. The quality just isn't there for what is supposed to be more expensive than.
It's not there. The systems are kind of in place. Like, it's cool that the transcript is available on there. It's cool that you can activate via the stems of the earphones, but the quality and the latency needs work.
Yeah, I like that they're different colors. That's nice. It's like very clean
That
UI.
is some amazing thing,
able
man.
to fit all of the text on there. It's weird that it's cutting off its own text when it knew the size of its own screen.
Yeah, actually, you should probably just listen to how they sound as earphones. Okay, Spotify. Well, they definitely sound better than they feel. The moment you take them out, you think, what is this cheap, plasticky thing? Okay, I mean, I just feel like this is yet another textbook example of one tech product trying to do two very separate things and doing neither as well as having two separate tech products. And to be honest, even if you had just $350 to spend and you needed to buy both a phone and a pair of earphones, I would probably still recommend you buy a separate phone and pair of earphones. It's just, you do not want to use this screen for your main smartphone. At $350 then, the second most expensive product in this video, this is the Bartesian. And I guess you could say it's kind of like the coffee maker of cocktails. And man, is this an unexpectedly weighty bit of kit. My first thought is, actually like quite a few of the products in this video, this feels surprisingly high quality. I've tested a lot of viral TikTok gadgets in my time, and usually the whole appeal is this does something cool and this doesn't cost a lot of money. And so when you actually get them in your hand, you're like, oh, this is made of very cheap plastic. But not actually the case here. All these canisters are proper glass, got a proper heavy-duty rubber mat as well underneath. So let's break down the value proposition here. The way they try and sell this thing is, if you live in a big city and you go out and you get a cocktail, you're probably going to pay about $15 for that drink. Using one of these Bartesian capsules, and it's apparently $2.25 per drink. Okay, so capsule goes in like so. And actually, I've just realized there is a barcode reader up there, which is presumably scanning the barcode on the capsule to identify what drink you're trying to make. Although then that does mean this is only going to work with Bartesian branded capsules. Alright, it says place a highball glass with ice under the dispenser. Oh, well, I know just the way to get some ice in here. Let's go.
Oh man, this is.
I think I'm going to use this tray
we are
every single
using
time
this
I make a
thing.
cocktail from now on. Okay.
Oh man.
That's how it's done.
No,
Then you get to
that's
select
good.
your spirit strength. So we'll go light, and then you click mix. And then the idea is that it draws the spirit it needs to use to make that drink from one of these canisters in the sides. Wow, that was fast. That was really fast. So is that just done?
The moment.
Oh.
Big moment.
Maybe while we're at it, this might improve the flavor. It really did just need a mix. So on one hand, I get it. This makes sense to me. I understand why it's popular. It's cool, it's a centerpiece, and it makes drinks really quickly. But then if you properly think about it, what is it actually doing? It's not cooling the drinks down, you need an ice cube. It's not carbonating the drinks, everything that comes out of it is still. It's barely even mixing them, you need a spoon for that. The only thing that it is doing is making sure that your drink has the correct amount of spirit and it's not too strong. But then, I just feel like so could a shot glass. So fancy, fun, pretty pointless. 4 out of 10. Oh, actually, as promised, before we continue, let's see what's inside this spoon.
Oh man, he's breaking that spoon.
Start by peeling off the rubber at the back. I'm very curious. Any predictions what tech is hiding underneath? Oh, I see a battery. Ow!
A few
Man.
moments later.
Much time
He just
and
injured
2
himself.
finger slices later, we're inside. And so we have a battery. This metal contact point is literally nothing more than a metal contact point. But if you follow the lead from that battery, it goes all the way into an LED light over here, and nothing else. So, the spoon tech is not just a spoon, it's a spoon and a light. Time for the most expensive product of them all, the $1,400 devices that claim to have reinvented walking. It's an
Moonwalker.
extremely heavy box, so we take this layer off and then nice. It's a cool bag. Does not smell good though. That is straight off the lines. And then the moonwalkers below that. So I know what you're thinking. Shoes with wheels at the bottom designed to make you faster. Skates. They're called skates. But actually, that's specifically what the brand is trying to get away from, because apparently you genuinely do just walk. This isn't like skating because you're not needing to learn a new skill. I won't lie to you, now that I've got these things here in person, the efficiency part of my brain is actually very much excited to see how much time I could potentially save and how fun this could be. As far as putting them on, kind of intuitive, but a little bit of a faff. You have these magnetic tags that latch on, and then you tighten using the Velcro. And then you basically just hold the power button on the back of each shoe. I absolutely love the fact that there's no phone app. It's actually really refreshing for everything you need to just be on the products themselves. So now both lights are green, which shows me they're active. Okay, right, and now, in theory, I just walk. This is my first time ever actually doing this. Are these skates, or is this walking reinvented? Okay, all right. Oh my God. Oh, I am moving. Oh no, car. Oh, it's a really interesting feeling. It feels like the gravitational pull beneath my feet has just increased tenfold. It's good. I can definitely feel the power beneath my feet. Oh, I'm starting to get it. Okay. So you have to put a little bit more pressure down. You almost have to be, it's kind of like riding a bike. The more confidence with which you do it, the better you're going to be at it. Oh my goodness. Conquering the uphill terrain. It feels secure and powerful. Wow. Okay. We're going now. I can say with absolute certainty I've never walked at this pace before. Like, I've tried to balance on some pretty odd vehicles in my time. This doesn't feel like one of them. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed. If the reason that you're walking places is to burn more calories, then going faster using a device like this makes zero sense. But if you're walking a lot of places because you have to walk a lot of places, then by all means, this is a faster, cooler way of doing that. Not pointless at all, really. 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10, wow. 8 out of 10, and I'm giving it 10 out of 10 because I have always dreamed about something like that, which you can wear as a shoe and it will let you walk more faster than you are walking right now. Okay, that's why I love this product.
Oh, and actually, while we're at it, the belt. So the
Man,
phone
that
is
belt is
on.
there as well.
It's on 12%. It's been charging this
12%. It is
entire time.
reversing.
It shows it's been charging this entire time, but it's going down in battery. Have I ever used a charger that's not even able to keep battery constant?
Okay, so we are done with the video. Comment any suggestion you have for me. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and share it with your friends as well. From now onwards, take care. Bye.